We're on 32 Fear. We're doing a boonless run. I have the Vow of Bitterness on. Yeah, that's about that. We're going to try to not take a boon for the entire run. And win the game at 32 Fear. If I am forced into a boon, I am going to take something that does nothing for the run. So if I get forced into an Artemis room, we're going to have to take a boon. Ow. I need to be really careful. I have the White Antler on, by the way. I was going to use this down in Tartarus, but it's a bit scary. I do have healing on from Wayward Sun. Since I have the Vow of Bitterness, I can kind of afford to drop a few vows down in other areas. We get Dashing Heave, which is massive. That's the best Melax hammer. I was thinking of playing, you know, White Antler and Tartarus, but everything does like a ton of damage down there. So even with the healing, it's pretty scary. And I would consider Hades like a boon, so we're not going to take anything from him like healing from life tax. So I figured it better to play Lion Fang when we get down there and abuse the high HP we have on Melax/Phrenos. I also don't know how this interacts. Like if I pick up HP now, I know I'm stuck at 30, but when it expires, will I have the extra HP I gained from this? But I figured a Erebus.
Not an option.
Hello, let me pick up the reward. There's our Arachne. I could have checked my well. We're also going to do Chaos List, so no gates even. I could go down, take a curse that's going to do nothing for us, and a reward that's going to do nothing for us, but I'm just going to try to do it like purely Chaos List. I don't have cast damage. We're not going to channel. I'll take the 40 armor. That's pretty helpful. We're going to go to our shop, try to avoid our boss. Boonless, but we can buy other stuff. We can get this healing. We might as well. And then we're going to roll off this boon, take the money to save rolls, avoid our boss because we Vow Bitterness already. So if we took the boss, it would be a boon. But yeah, if I'm forced into an Artemis boon, I'm just going to take one that does like nothing. Roll into one that does nothing. And then if I use all 10 of my rolls and I'm still forced into a boon at some point, I'm once again going to try to find a boon that does nothing for us. If at some point I'm forced into a boon that does aid our run in some way, I will go ahead and probably reset. This isn't, there's like no leaderboards. This is just a fun run I thought to do for like a fun video. Throw it up on 32 Fear for a challenge. The White Antler here is because, like I said, I want to do Lion Fang in Tartarus because it's a little more forgiving. And then we're going to do Experimental Hammer for an extra Daedalus Hammer coming out of... Ooh, I would love to take that gate, but we are doing no gates. Experimental Hammer coming out of Erebus for an extra Daedalus Hammer. And then... Metallic Droplet in the Morning Fields for all that move and strike speed is really nice with those big areas. It's a lot of value there. And then the more forgiving Lion Fang, just for extra damage when we go down to Tartarus, will help. I was doing it the opposite way around, where I was playing starting Lion Fang. So we just go to our shop here, we're finished. I was starting Lion Fang and finishing White Antler, but that was much harder. I'll take the armor. 70 armor, 30 HP. I do have lovers. I'll show off the Arcana right after this fight, too, that we're using. But we have Huntress, we have Furies. I have Strength as well, since we don't need, like, other stuff. Like, we don't need, like, Artificers, because we're not using boons, etc., etc. I have my Lover Shields, but we have lots of time. I'm just going to play this safe. Early game, I mean, we have Dashing Heave. We have White Antler, etc., etc. So it feels pretty good. But I've done this a few times and failed at it. I was trying to be a little too strict with the whole boonless thing. I was like resetting at Artemis, but like that's just out of my control. I got forced into a boon a couple times in the fields, but I was like, nah, I'll just reset and do it. But at this point, it's just kind of like a little silly. Like, let's just have some fun. Show this off. It's still a great challenge. And we can just take a couple boons that like doesn't do anything. We don't need to be so strict about it, you know? Like this is the professional no boon Hades 2 league or anything. We're just trying to have fun, man. Oops. I really don't want to get hit here. There we go. Save all this armor. And yeah, Melax is just a good candidate for this. You get the higher HP. You get that extra base attack power. We hit Dashing Heave, so we have the base power on our dash strike, and we're able to double dash strike. And we have the handy dandy block. Also, we look really cool. Okay, so you do get all the HP, because you start at 145 with Freenos plus Melax plus Titan. Also, look how cool this looks. I wish we had cosmetics in Hades too, and we could like change the outfit. I'm sure they're coming. That would be sick. But like, dude, I got the blue Moonstone axe and then the blue dress. This is crazy. Anyways, Arcana. Yeah, we have Wayward Son on for healing. Centaur for extra HP. Champions is just to roll away boons. Huntress for damage. Lovers for our shields. Strength. If we do drop down in that HP threshold, we take less, deal more. Plus, the more HP we have, the better it'll be, which is pretty awesome. We could also, if we're out of time, we could just, or we're not out of time, if the time pressure isn't bad, we could just take Engrave Pin, but it's usually pretty bad. Furies for more damage, Fates to roll away stuff, Divinity is just active Titan, Boatman was just for the extra rolls, and then our Death Defiance is Sincere, and then our 32s is Full Dominance, Fury, Wandering, Scars at 50% just so I can heal. Destitution, since we're not buying any boons, doesn't really matter. Panic just literally helps our Huntress. Forsaken is an empty vow. Bitterness is our onion actually to help us out once again. Arrogance, which does nothing, and then Desperation. So it's 32 fear, but like half of these vows don't even affect us. I was gonna put on like 32 fear of vows that did affect us, but this is already pretty hard. And I mean, I'm going boonless, so it's like I feel like it's fair. Anyways, what do we get? Furious Whirlwind. We're not really going to use that, unfortunate. But it takes it out of the pool, so we could get something better. I was hoping for an Unyielding Slash, an Empowering Guard, or a Rapid Slash. We lost our Antler. We have our HP. We're going Gateless, so no Chaos. That's like 3 gates I've skipped now, man. Could you guys imagine my time right now? Bonk. Need to make sure that enemy's staggered. These punchy men always scare me. They have like the weirdest range. I should honestly just be using more dash strikes, but it's fine. More HP. No boons. We can just go money. Trying to do it hexless too, ideally. In a perfect world, it's chaosless, hexless, boneless. Basically, my end screen, or when I pull up my boon menu, I just want to see as little as possible. Which right now I have a dress and a Daedalus hammer, and then our experimental hammer, and that's about it. Money. 2 boons we roll. Please stop water spouts. HP is great. We'll have the droplet for strike and move speed in fields, like I said. And then we're going with the Lion Fang damage, which will just be a good bit of damage for Chronos. Man, Armored Whole Hearts are an enemy. Please die. I was really hoping for that Rapid Slash. If we got a Rapid Slash Dashing Heave post Erebus, we're kind of getting beat up. I need to be a bit careful. Or more careful. Oh, I took the Magic Regen outfit. Am I dumb? I have Huntress. I don't know if we've Onioned yet, but I'm just gonna save it. I kind of forgot about the whole Huntress thing. I didn't realize that. I was like, why is our damage dropped off a cliff? But I took the Magic Regen outfit. Whoops. Don't need magic. I'm full HP. I'll take some Ash. That's really bad. I mean, there's no rule against me using Omegas. Spin the win, baby? Okay, I should probably chill out again. I was like, yeah, our damage is really good, and then it just started to feel terrible, and I was like, yeah, it's because we lost 50% of it, bozo. Here, hold this. I kind of want to lose this, but I don't want to lose my armor at the same time. But at the same time, I have so much HP, maybe I should just play into my strength range. That's just 50% more damage there, too. And then we keep up Huntress. Oh god, this is such a bad misplay. I have the Magic Ridge outfit, I'm trolling. Magic. We could do the boss, and it's uh-oh, so it'd be faster, but at the same time, I, like, don't really... We didn't hit a boon yet, so we still have the Vow of Bitterness on, so I guess it would just be faster. I don't know, I'm just being safe, man. I don't want any flippin' boons, okay? Please die. Oh, it's Artemis. Okay, so we're forced into a boon here, like I said, but, like, I'm not resetting on this. It's an Artemis boon. I have 5 rolls. I'm gonna make sure it's one that just does nothing for us, like her Omega Cast boon or whatever. It's a shame because we have such a pretty no boon screen right now. I'm gonna lose this dress so it won't even show up. I have Dashing Heave. Our Furious Whirlwind's not on the actual screen, it's down low. Plus it may expire anyways. I doubt it though. It never expires if you get all the way to Chronos. Like the one time, this one run is the one time I don't want to see Artemis, and she always shows up, I swear. And then in all my high fear runs, I'm begging to see her, and she's never there when you need her. She's the worst, man. Frick you, Artemis. Can I just leave? So support Fire First Blood, Silver Streak. Silver Streak, we kinda... Is there anything else I could really... Easy Shot was the one I'm looking for. I'll throw a roll to try to hit it. Yes, we hit Easy Shot. That's the first and only time you'll ever see me excited about that. We'll do our shop just to skip everything. More HP, please. Thank you. I have 1 armor, so that's gonna go. Which is good, because I don't want to regen magic. I have Lover's Shields, though, so I don't want to intentionally lose it. I'll just throw out a few Omegas if I need be. Oh, the Siren's fight is very hard, because our damage has already fallen off a cliff. And it's only gonna get worse. Oh, the Jetty Balls. Oh my god, the Jetty Balls follow you so well! Okay, there it is. Now I just need to expend, like, a little bit of magic. And now our Huntress is active. Drop our Furies. Only damage we have that's not active right now is, Strength, because we're very healthy. But yeah, I honestly should just pop it. Get my HP low enough. This is a challenge run, don't get me wrong, and I do have the timer maxed out, but it's also just like a fun run, proof of concept. Boonless Hades 2. Except Artemis flipping ruined it. Oh, come on, man. You guys really want me to reset until I don't hit an Artemis? I'm sorry, but I have things to do. It's not doing anything. Just ignore it. It's fine. It counts. I'm not cheating. You're cheating. No refunds. Ah. Ow. And Jetty is my least favorite Siren. She just has her annoying projectiles. She's featured, so she has her double pulses. And she goes so fast. I can't even block these, I think. She's the worst. Honestly, I'm kind of down with the strength angle at this point, just for damage. Our time really isn't bad, and if I hit like anything like Unyielding Slash for more base power, Rapid Slash or Empowering Guard, with our Experimental Hammer, it would be in a really good spot. There we go. We're into the fields. Fields is usually where it forces me into a boon in either room 1 or 3. It's really annoying, but it constantly happens and it makes me sad. Yeah, let's take Droplet here. The move and strike speed's very strong. And then I probably will just send it with Lion Fang. For the extra damage over, Okay, Hammer and Cooling. And then we Vow of Bitterness on our mini-boss, I guess. For more Hammer. Empowering Guard Rapid Slash would be gigantic for our damage. It's okay, but I mean, you can tell the difference. Like, look at the difference in my Hecate fight. Yes, I had White Antler for it too, but... your HP is pretty easy to manage in Erebus, especially with an Arachne outfit. I was honestly glad to lose all that armor as well, because I messed up and took the magic regen out for whatever reason. But like we kind of like our damage is falling off a cliff now, and it's only gonna get worse if we don't get things like Empowering Guard for 50% or Rapid Slash just for attack speed. But I'm not mashing my Dashing Heave, although I really should just be only Dashing Heaving. X-Chop for final move Slam is not bad, but I'd rather just take the 10 base power plus damage resistance on all attacks. So yeah, so we're forced into a mini-boss here, which sucks, but it's our Vow of Bitterness, which is good, and we can Echo Copy Hammers. The problem comes in the last room. It usually forces me into 2 trees that both have a boon on them, and then I try to roll them out, and it never, like, works for me. This fight might take us a minute. I'm clearing all the ads. Also, I have Vow of Scars not at max, so I actually should do this anyways, because he can heal off of them. End off of me, but if I don't let him hit me as much, he won't heal as much. Hey! There we go. There's our Phantom kill. Vow of Bitterness, Onion. Yeah, so that's 4 spoons. We always go Echo. And then our final encounter, we just kind of have to pray. Or I'm just taking something that does nothing. Yeah, we're doing this. Another hammer, please. Unyielding wasn't bad. I would love a Rapid Slash or an Empowering Guard. X-Chop. Dusty hammers, man. Imagine if we got Empowering Guard here and a Rapid Slash here. That'd be so much better. Hammer, 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 hammer. Our attack, Frinos, and then flip an Easy Shot. Why do you have to do this to me, Easy Shot? So Boon and Hermes is a Boon. So you would try to roll off a face this. Yes, let's go! I only got griefed by Artemis this run. Are you kidding me? This is almost perfect. If Artemis just doesn't grief me, and then I get Empowering Guard and Rapid Slash, we have like the 4 strongest hammers, plus a purely boonless run, and chaosless. But I get griefed by Artemis, but I took an Easy Shot and I have an Omega cast. It counts. So if I want to at some point, I can just drop the Executioner's Chop Hammer, like so, for some big damage. Don't have a magic regen, of course, so not going to do much. Would love a Rapid Slash, because then I'm just playing Aspect of Thanatos with 45 extra base power. At least we have... Oh, it's not up here, okay. At least we do have... I'm taking this HP. Oh, it's Nem. That'll save our timer. Let's go. I'm definitely taking Lion Fang, too. Our damage is going to drop off really bad for the Serb fight, Tartarus fight, etc., etc., so... Forget the Engraved Pin. We're going Lion Fang. But yeah, Rapid Slash would give us that 30% attack speed, so we're just playing Thanatos with Unyielding Slash... Or, yeah, Unyielding Slash 10 base plus Mel's 35 base. That'd be 30% attack speed and 45 base power. Plus our doubled dash strikes with an AoE on them through Dashing Heave, which I'm most happy to get. Luckily we got that one in Erebus. I was resetting for it anyways. I was gonna do a Dashing Heave or a Rapid Slash start. Either or would probably be strong enough to do this, but you definitely need one of them. So there's that. This should be enough. Like I said, just missing out on that 30% attack speed, it sucks. But it's doable. And then Empowering Guard would have been really nice too, because every single block I hit would give me 50% more damage. It would be basically like having an attack boon, essentially, because it's 50% damage for 15 seconds. And for how much you block projectiles on the Moonstone Axe, it's basically a permanent 50%. Which would have been super nice, because we could have 10 base power, 30% attack speed, Dashing Heave, and the 50% damage. But it's good enough. We got base power, just no attack speed. And no percent damage. Final shop, so we don't get a boon. I keep seeing boons, and then I get happy about it, and then I forget what I'm doing. Boon bag. We can heal, I guess. And then we don't need the magic. But at the same time, I have so much money, we should just buy it for more Executioner shops, I guess. They're good to land if you can. I probably can against Serb. I'm not too worried about my strength range. I'll probably get beat up pretty bad in this fight or in Tartarus. We have so little damage now, and every enemies are so chonky that, probably just gonna happen naturally. Wow, that hit me. That's bad. Trying to get an X chop in here. It's good value. Nice. Okay. Trying to make sure all my X chops are inside of the Fury's 30 base as well. That's our last one. 45 base power, some X chops, and Dashing Heave. Not bad at all. There's our phase. Hey, none of that. Yeah, we'd be even faster with the better hammers. We also probably would have been faster if I wasn't doing stupid magic regen outfit shenanigans. I don't know what got into me to take that outfit. I have like the 55 fear mindset now where it's like, Huntress isn't a thing, so just take You know, like magic regen is good. I've spoke about it, but I really don't like the design of the Huntress Arcana card. Because they've introduced this really cool mechanic of Omega moves and magic into the game. And then they make you play with like one of the best cards in the entire game, Huntress, that gives you 50% more attacks damage. But you need to stay under your, like, mana usage. So if you take a magic regen, you have to like awkwardly juggle it constantly, which just isn't worth it. So you just end up never taking like any magic regen, so you never even get to play like a hybrid build with like some Omegas here and there. You just either play with them fully and like not really take good advantage of Huntress, or like without them. It's very lame. Like, I would love to be able to use Omegas here and there when it's like worth, or go into an Omega build. Because you can't just like, if you get like Omega-oriented hammers, it's not like you can just pivot to an Omega build. Oh my god, we spent so much time in the fields, our droplet actually expired. That's bad. But you can never pivot into an Omega build if you get Omega-centric hammers on a lot of the attack-focused weapons. Because you can never put that magic regen in your back pocket because you'll break and ruin like your Huntress Arcana card, which is so much of your damage, it's never worth it. Whereas if you could plan ahead, put a magic regen in your back pocket, and then if you get those juicy Omega hammers, it's like more optimal to play an Omega build. It's just too little too late because you don't have that magic regen, and it makes me sad. Anyways, Line Fang. We get 50% damage. It goes down by 5 each encounter. We keep our juicy HP, which we're going to need. And if we do drop into our strength range, hopefully we can stay down there and get some pretty solid value out of it. 50% DR and 50% damage. Plus our 20% DR from Unyielding. We're on 32 Fear, but with all the vows we have on, like I said, half of them are dead since we're boonless. The other half help us not have to take any Vow Bloods. I think I get this off. Ooh, I don't. That is bad. If I space better, I do. I really just want to dashing heave these enemies, but they're set up in a way that I can't. Oh my god, dude, I'm getting lit up. Armored Brutes are so awkward. Because they usually attack faster than you on Melax. We need to run through Tartarus as fast as possible. Any extra encounters will ruin our Fang's extra damage. I do have the grace of a lot of HP built up through the run, staying healthy and not having Vow of Scars at max. Also, the couple times I did this, I timed out. I took Antler into Tartarus, which was stupid because I have no boons, so I only had 30 HP. I got to like Chronos Part 2. And another run I ended up timing out on because we just didn't have enough damage. And I was also using maximum Vow of Scars for whatever reason. Which is just stupid. But yeah. I know we have an Artemis boon. I know some of these vows don't really do anything, so it's kind of a pseudo 32 Fear. But it's just for the number. I don't know, I just thought this would be a really fun YouTube video. It's still really hard, okay? This is a good run. I have Melax and Dashing Heave. Plus, it's not over. Like, as you saw in the Serb fight, it takes a while to kill a boss. And Kronos can put me down. He has like 8 insta-kills, a million Tempests. We're not allowing ourselves to take a Hades boon, so we can't get things like Old Grudge or Deep Descent. Yeah, this is really what I just should have been doing to the other brutes, but it was awkward because there's 2 of them. No Hades, I'm not allowed. I'm banned. Our time isn't even that good, I might just time out at this rate. Which is scary. But yeah. So we don't have Revenants, that's fun. I hate Revenants. X-Chop value, that was another thing. I was trying to get X-Chops in on the brutes, but I just couldn't sneak them in. Alright, well I took the damage, but I got the X-Chop, so it's worth. Boom! Nice. This is last room? Okay, our time's okay. It's really not that good though. First of all, I still have to clear this chamber. Second of all, Chronos takes 8 years because I don't do any damage. It's bad. Like, I was really harping on those 4 hammers because like I genuinely feel the need for all of them. The 30% Rapid Slash. I only get like 4 X chops. And then Empowering Guard is such a massive one because like Chronos Fight is just free blocks all day. That was the one I was actually hoping for most. It's like number 1 Dashing Heave, number 2 Empowering Guard, number 3 Rapid Slash, and then number 4 Unyielding. Like, frick Unyielding, man. 10 base power, who cares? Oh, there's a satyr in the corner. It still isn't it. Okay, there's a random armored skull in Narnia. Okay, we're done. Chronos time. Let's go, let's go. No Hephaestus. Chronos time. You got any armor? You got food. I'm gonna take this, honestly. Yeah, I can palm, bro, for sure. For sure. Let me palm something. Oh, what's gonna palm? Easy shot? Oh, that's so funny. A palm can just give you spare wealth when you don't have boons. That's crazy. I had no idea that was an interaction. Thank you for letting me farm my membership cards. I mean, it's chaosless, boonless, right? That's pretty cool. Just got griefed by Artemis again. She's done that to me 3 times now, and I'm sad about it. Also, yeah, you can see my damage is not good. Good pattern, though. I really want to take this time to just kill the satyrs. Good. Getting that X-chop value. Did that hit me? He spawned so many ads. I don't care. Get X-chopped. That was not worth it. Okay, my lover's barriers are just toast now anyways, thanks to the satyrs, so. It's a good pattern. X-chop. It wasn't in Furies, but that's fine. Oh, I was right on the corner. At least it didn't hit me. That hits me. Ooh, I got a double hit actually. If you're like closer in the hitbox, it will hit you. Doesn't have like a hitbox on the outer edge for some reason. I have to wait for these pulses to go. They have some disgusting hitboxes. Oops, I thought I could dodge that one a bit better. I have noticed my timer and I'm playing a bit more aggressive. Kronos is making it very hard for him to get the damage. We still have so much of the fight left. There's our phase. Ow. I mean, I'm still on my first life, at least. Ow. Ow. Yeah, this is always kind of the worst part of the run. I don't even know how I got that P2 that one time with Antler, no healing. I was also on Thanax, so... Dude, what is going on? What is on my screen right now? I don't even have time. I'm just trying to push him to B2 at this point. Yeah, Rapid Slash and Power and Guide would have went crazy here. We're going to be into Vow of Desperation. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this in a minute. I'm going to have to run down here. I don't want to just get insta-kill. We are in strength range now. He kind of calms down in P2, so you can actually damage him pretty well. $14 on a scythe throw is crazy. We just need a swing, is what I'm learning. We got it. We're chillin'. The 32 fair boneless run shall be completed. Unless he like insta-kills me 4 times. There it is. 32 fair boneless. Mine is getting scammed by Artemis. It took us 20 minutes, 9 seconds. We had like 4 minutes going into the Kronos fight. I needed all of it. He put me through my first Death Defiance even with all that damage. He beat me down. My lord. 249. Anyways, alright man, thank you all for watching and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, it really does help me out a lot. And if you want to keep up with more of my Hades 2 content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks again for watching. Frick you, easy shot. Okay, bye. And a massive thank you to my members for supporting the channel.